Hi, my name is Ray. My proposition: killer whales, aka orcas, are the apex predator of the oceans. Definition: pods or pod are a pack, like a pack of wolves, team, or family. Contention one: the way that killer whales hunt in pods. Killer whales use pods to hunt their prey. Some pods are 4 to 5 killer whales, and some pods are more. I read of one pod that was 30 killer whales together. Definition: data one. Killer whales use a technique called intentional stranding, which is performed by a killer whale or two from the pod to go full speed towards the shore where it's stranded on in the shoreline with the surf still hitting its body, so in case it can might be able to grab a sea lion or a seal lion there and be able to back up and drag it into the ocean and eat it. Data two, killer whales also use a technique where they surround or chase the prey, such as dolphins, ramming them unconscious, as in the short story by Mariano Coscarella from Aquatic Mammals Organization. So I'm going to read you a short little story. On March 3rd, 2013, a group of 5 killer whales was spotted using the same boat. The group was composed of one calf, 4 females. One of the females was identified as Mega, a well known adult female usually performs intentional stranding while hunting sea lions. Uh, Megan and her presumable calf were swimming nearby. The killer whales are interacting with the boat at the killer whales were interacting with the boat at one killer whale approached the boat holding a piece of meat of unknown origin in his mouth. A herd of 50 dusky dolphins was seen traveling towards the killer whales. Megan started to jump out of the water, and at the same time, a dusky dolphin was spotted escaping from her. Megan chased the dolphin, and at and the dolphin suddenly changed direction 180 degrees because Megan cut in front of it. The rest of the killer whales were swimming far behind towards the Megan and the dolphin. Two of those whales swam faster and positioned themselves facing the escaping dolphin. Suddenly, Megan hit the dolphin with his head from beneath, tossing it into the air about 5 miles high. The dolphin was severely injured, and its intestines were popping out of the bleeding cut in his belly. The injured dolphin tried to swim away, but Megan took it in her mouth and gently brought it to her calf, which at time repeated the same tossing the prey into the air behavior. The rest of the group was swimming nearby and Megan performed several tail slaps. Megan to the presumable dead dolphin and dove less than a minute later. Megan approached the boat and spy hopped while holding a piece of the dolphin in her mouth. This behavior was repeated 3 times in a 15-minute span, with Megan coming to the boat with or without a piece of meat in her mouth. And I actually think there's a video on YouTube where it shows her smacking the dolphin in the air and twisting around. Um, by warrant, killer whales will hunt in pods and use certain techniques to catch and kill their prey. Contention two: the size of the prey that the killer whales hunt. Killer whales hunt and eat sea lions, which are 2 to 400 pounds, small heron, groups of blue whales. A young whale is about 100,000 pounds. A full size male is about 300,000 pounds, and other big whales. They eat dolphins, and as mentioned earlier, and also sharks, even great whites. They get 15 to 20 feet, but weigh around only 5,000 pounds. Killer whales can get up to 30 feet, but don't worry, as I've read, they don't eat humans. They like to socialize with us for some reason. Uh, According to Jason G. Goldman of Scientific America, Volume 321, great whites are scaredy sharks. When it comes to killer whale, great whites will swim away from their hunting grounds as soon as they even sense the presence of a killer whale swimming near, or even just close by out of sight. Great whites will abandon the area for as long as up to a year with just the slightest hint of a killer whale around. So that shows like the great whites ain't really the big dogs in the sea. They're scared of killer whales. Killer whales will attack bigger whales, whale pups, with some of the pod distracting the mom while the rest take turns ramming the baby until it is too hurt to swim and fight back. And the parent knows it's hopeless, and the killer whales drag the pup off by the tail fin, taking bites out of it as they swim away. After my research, killer whales are the apex predators of almost all animals in our seas. So in summary, killer whales are the apex predator in our oceans today, hunting, eating whatever they choose, even the scary great white shark that most people feared and thought was the apex predator of the ocean. With the evidence I've provided and not being able to find another animal to stand up to the great or to the killer whale, they seem and are the ocean's apex predators. Thank you very much.